Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination. Oh, and Smokey's joining me with our weekend reading for Saturday, July 13th, July 14th and 15th of 2012. I have been out of the loop all week with readings for a couple of reasons. Um, One, I was very, very busy, and sometimes in the morning I did not have time to get to the readings like I usually did. Two, at the times when I did attempt to do a reading, I have been having troubles uploading to YouTube, which I think a few people have. And as I understand, there's an Earth-directed solar flare that's hitting us, or very close to hitting us very soon. So that may have something to do with some of the issues that we're having. And but aside from that, there's a lot of energy shifts and changes going on right now. And like a lot of you, processing a lot of deep stuff, and sometimes there just needed to be some time to myself. So, but back at it today, and I'll be calling on the fairies, the magical fairies oracle cards, and also the Earth Magic oracle card deck by Stephen Farmer, just to tune into Mother Earth and see what's going on, if there's anything that needs our attention with this, because this solar flare is pretty significant. I'm sure may have seen other videos about it on YouTube. It's an X class, which is one of the strongest kinds, and it's earth facing. So, we don't know how exactly it'll affect us, obviously, until it hits, which I believe it's due to hit tomorrow and Saturday, the 14th. But they are associated with earthquakes, and it can affect the power grid. So we'll see what transpires with that. But anyways, let's see what the fairies messages. We ask for clear, accurate, easily understandable messages from the fairies. See what's going on with them. What do they wish us to know, for those of us who watch these readings on YouTube? Okay. The card that flew out of the deck is Ask for what you want. It says, let the universe and other people know what you need. So this is a card about not trying to do it all yourself, okay? It's about reaching out to other people for help and not being afraid to ask for what you may need. And it's not a sign of weakness to ask for what you need. So I know for a lot of us out there who are do-it-yourselfers, or may have that attitude of the only way to get it done right is to do it yourself. This is a message going out to those of us out there who are like that, to ask for what you want. It's also a message about the little boy fairy in the picture is kind of outside in the fields of the flowers. It's also urging you to get outside for some, quiet, alone time to think about the desires that you'd like to put in place, and asking, whatever divinity you call upon, the universe, your higher self, and, sort of coming to terms with what you really want from here on forward. I see he's got the dandelion thing that he's, the kind that you blow on to make a wish. So, the fairies in this regard are offering you their assistance because they are excellent, superb manifestors. And when you go outside and you connect with the fairies and call upon the Archangel Ariel also, who works with the fairy realm, these are all divinities that can help you to manifest your needs. So as I look at that card, I'm reminded of that song, which somebody I think on YouTube reminded me of not too long ago. It's the Cinderella song, "A dream's a wish your heart makes." And so that's exactly what this little boy in this picture is doing. So get clear about what you want and what it would mean for you to have that. Okay? That's what the fairies are urging for us today. And let's see what the Earth Magic cards. Let's call on imagine ourselves getting grounded into Mother Earth. Oh, okay, there's one that's fallen out here. Oh boy. And the one that fell out of the deck is Tsunami, Wake Up Call. Okay? So, the thing that is Stripey making his presence known, if you heard that. Yes, he's quite a loud cat. But anyways, this card, the Tsunami Wake Up Call, it's both bringing your attention to the waters of the earth and what's going on with them, but it's a wake-up call in general to the earth changes that are taking place. It's for some of you, it may be that you encounter a situation that it's like the bomb being dropped on you. A piece of information comes to your awareness that really, or somebody makes a decision to suddenly change something about their life and your situation and relationship with them, and it's the wake-up call. It's the heads up. Actually, more than a heads up. A wake-up call is a real bringing it home to you that something needs to change, or that something is pretty serious and it needs your time and attention. So I'll read a little bit in the book about what the Tsunami card means. Let's see what other additional meaning it brings to us. It says, pardon me, you're getting a wake-up call. It may be in the form of a significant loss or other dramatic event in your life, typically one that you were not prepared for. You may feel stunned, surprised by the unexpected events that are occurring, yet you also know that it is time to draw back the curtain of avoidance and denial and confront the truth that exists in the subtext of this event. You're experiencing a real-life drama, so there's no need to amplify it more than it already is. So, to negotiate this wake-up call, listen closely to your instincts while at the same time seeking the higher ground of spiritual truth. So, it may be that as we encounter this solar flare and any earthquakes or earth changes that may be associated with it, what this card is saying to us is that we can't avoid looking at it any longer. We can't avoid looking at the changes that are taking place in the earth any longer. And as the card says, there may have been things that foreshadowed this. Clues, signs along the way that we really needed to pay attention to, and we didn't. We may have overlooked them, thinking that life would just go on as usual. And so I know this sounds very serious, and I certainly don't want it to scare anyone. But it's a message to be aware. Maybe be prepared for what you would need to have on you in case you lose power for an extended length of time, and what you would need to do if you need to get out in a hurry. So, or it may be a health-related wake-up call, and not even necessarily Earth-related, although I do feel, since I was tuning into those cards for what Mother Earth wanted to bring our awareness to, I do feel like it's very much related to that. But for some people, it may also be a health wake-up call. Maybe you've been told for quite a while now that you are given guidance both from your angels and from people in the physical world that you either need to change your diet or you need to change your habits, and there may be something that comes along where it's finally catching up with you, where you end up having a health crisis that forces you to make the changes that you've been given advice to make all along. So, unfortunately, this is what happens when we don't pay attention to the changes that we need to or are being guided to make in our life. When we ignore those inner nudges, something comes along eventually that ends up being a life crisis or a health crisis that forces us to change. And it is our wake-up call, as the card says. So, but along with the fairy card, remember to ask for what you want and ask for what you need. Ask for the help that you need. So, that is our messages for this weekend. And I hope everybody's able to stay safe. If you're traveling anywhere, I hope it's safe travel for you. And that's the message. I wish you the best. And thanks so much for tuning into my videos. And I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, everyone.